Stayed in bed all morning just to pass the time. Something wrong here, there can be no denying. Well, one of us is changing, or maybe we just stop trying. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't take it. Oh. It used to be so easy living here with you. You were light and breezy, and I knew just what to do. Now you look so unhappy, and I feel like a fool. But it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died, and I can't hide, and I just can't. Let's see you take it. Oh no. Ba-dum bum ba-da-bum ba-da-bum ba-dum bum ba-dum Hi, everybody. Hi. What's happening, yo? So, listen, hello. It's hot as Ray says, good evening from hot as balls, California. Population U, dude. Yeah, listen, we're just hello, Scott. Scott's still in California, I believe, aren't you, dude? So, we're just starting to get a little heat up here in the Pacific Northwest area, and was out doing yard work. All that. I don't know if you can see this. This is I can't get a good angle on this. Shit. Well, God damn it. Now this is bothering. There is a giant welt on my wrist. Those of you who know, hi Kathy. Those of you who know me know that I have a terrible. I'm both delicious to. And it would seem that I'm terribly allergic to mosquitoes. So just happened to notice this one, and I just sat down. I'm playing along. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so I'm doing yard work today. That's my exciting life right now. How about y'all? How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to Saturday. We'll get started. I didn't even put the banner up today. We'll get started here in just a moment. Now listen. We are middle-aged, as evidenced by, and something that I was just noticing. Laurel and I were in Seattle yesterday, and we went into this lovely store in the Ballard neighborhood, and the woman was like, she's wearing a mask, and we realized, the people who are working here are wearing a mask, and Laurel and I were, as you all know, a couple of the last holdouts on the whole mask scene, right? And so the last thing we would ever do is mask shame. So we're like, I think I have a couple of masks in my bag. We'll put some on. And then Laura was talking to the woman and, saying like, actually, one of the things that she liked about the whole mask thing was the fact that we could kind of hide that we're middle-aged. And one of the things that I ultimately realized was during the time that I was wearing a mask, all this time, I took it off and I was completely gray. What the fuck? And as we've talked about here on the show in the past, one pandemic year seemed to equal like 5, maybe 6 regular years. So anyway, also, and she's happy to discuss this with you, but I'll go ahead and break the news right now. Laurel got the shingle shot this week. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Hey everybody, there she is. Hello. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. She looks fabulous and she's feeling a lot better now. But this shot now, I will just preface all this by saying, yes, I need to get the fucking shot. I know that I need to get the shot.
Can't recommend it.
Yeah, but she got the thing, and it laid you out for a good 3 days. In fact, you're still kind of recovering from that, right?
I don't feel great. Still.
Yeah. So still, this nonsense, this as
I'm
Joe Biden says, malarkey.
God summer. Now that it's officially summer, I'm like, run inside and hide inside the coffin.
We were just talking about this before we started, and I really love the gloom and the rain and all that stuff. I really love it. I appreciate it. Maybe not as much as you. I think you might be somebody who appreciates, needs the gloomy weather, perhaps more than most.
I don't have a good time in summer.
No, she doesn't.
I don't like it.
It's a hard time.
But you know what? If you like it,
I mean, if you like it.
I mean, if you like it.
And you know, and here's the thing. I like summer fine.
I like it.
I'm fine with summer. I just like change. That's ultimately what I like. I like a little bit of variety.
Yeah, it goes from gloomy to cold and gloomy, back to rainy and gloomy.
Yeah, and after about 6 or 8 months of that shit, I'm like,
sunny,
I will
I'm
strangle
going
somebody.
to go inside now. Just let me know when it's November, October, when the weather really...
Hi, Mom.
Let's up.
Let's see what's
can't.
happening here. So Ray says, flea market morning, Mediterranean lunch, followed by playing on my phone while others watch Downton Abbey in the AC. All right, that sounds like a lovely day.
All right.
Benadryl, says Kathy. Yeah, you know, I sprayed the sucker with a little bit of Benadryl spray. But I was commiserating. Actually, not commiserating. I was miserating. I was miserating about the fact that I got bitten while I was out doing yard work. Commiserating, I think, means like I would be like, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Right.
Me too.
Oh, that sucks for you? Yeah, me too. That's commiserating. Yeah. Hi, Mom. Let's see. So Kathy is here. Ange is here. So listen, Fuzz and Ange called me before the show started with a very funny anecdote. They were apparently at a jam band show. Was it last night, kids? I think it was last night. And so it's this band. They're called The Dead, which I assume means that they're a Dead cover band. That would make sense, right? And they are playing one of the Dead songs called Shakedown Street. Now, they start the song, and the song is going on, and it's going on, and Fuzz is like, well, maybe this isn't. Maybe this wasn't Fuzz's favorite song. I don't know why he chose to go get beer during this time, but he did. So they're playing Shakedown Street. He fights his way through the crowd. Takes a while. It's like, you know how it is in concerts, things like that. So he finds his way upstairs and blah 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 blah. And
he goes to get beer because he knows that you need beer in a jam band.
You gotta stay hydrated. Am I right? You gotta stay hydrated for a jam band.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
So anyway, you know, he's basically swimming through the fug of patchouli, weed smoke, and BO that I've come to associate with denizens of, you know.
We love this for you.
I've been to Dead shows. I know how this goes. Anyway, just dodging hacky sacks. You know how it is. Anyway, he gets finally to the place where you buy beer, and he's waiting in line. Oh, for fuck's sake. Waiting. Finally gets to the front of there, and you know, get him a couple beers, and he's just trying to figure, because he pays, and he says he forges Angela's signature, which I thought was a nice detail, dude. So he's balancing the beers, and I don't know, how am I going to do this? But so he fights his way back inside, gets all the way back inside, and they're still playing Shakedown Street. Now,
isn't that the whole point of the show, though? Like,
exactly. And so Fuzz says to me, he says, you know, so they kept playing it, and then they would hear these chords, like they're going to move on to the next song, and they keep playing it. And I'm like, are they still playing it right now? And so so they, as it turns out, that's the only song that they played all night, and they played it for so long that Ange and Fuzz actually just packed up and left, and then they went home. And I think the band might still be there in Shakedown Street. But as you embellishment. But as Laura pointed out, they're called a jam band, right?
Why did you go there?
It's a jam band.
Were you surprised when they were playing a song for 29 million minutes? Like,
exactly.
That's what they do there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's like going on a cruise. Like,
You love them for
are
that.
we leaving the dock? What's happening here? I didn't pay for this part. Are we going to go out on the ocean? It's jam band.
You love it.
Yeah, but you guys love that.
That's what you paid for.
And as Laura said, and I love this expression, I love that for you.
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 We love you, people.
No, I was making fun of summer. Like, like you're sitting outside all day long, like working outside on the back deck because you just love the sun so much. I'm like, I love that for you. I'm hiding inside with the shades drawn and the air conditioning at a cool 67 degrees because I can't. I need it to be like a coffin in my house.
I was going to say we need to build a crypt in the house,
happy.
I think, or Laura's not going to be very happy. Anyway, so you're feeling better with the shingle shot now, right?
That shot was fucked up. I don't know why they get people. They make people get it. I don't know. How am I going to get shot 2? Shot 1 fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, it has to obviously be worse than getting shingles at Shelf. Shingles at Shelf, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, good night. We haven't even started the fucking show.
Okay.
I would do a second intro, but we haven't even done the first one yet.
Jan Cox, I would like to hear about your shot 1 and shot 2 experience because it seems like shot 2 laid you out, but did it lay you out like shot 1 laid me out? I don't think I can get shot 2, you guys. I don't.
Well, you are then 50% covered, is my understanding. Mathematically speaking,
because
50% covered.
Oh my God, it was bad.
I can't. Yeah, honestly, now I'm really dreading it because generally speaking, when we get vaccinations,
I'm
and
the
such,
one that never reacts to shots.
she's usually fine, and I'm the one who's like, oh, for fuck's sake, and I'm laid out on the. Christina's like, no, get shot too.
Oh God, Christina,
Christina
no!
works with the geriatric population. She's seen shingles up close.
Christina, did you get shot too?
Yeah.
And
I'm
if,
sure she
if you did,
I'm sure she
that's
did.
great. But did shot 1 affect you like that? Like it laid me out like a pancake.
My mom says shot 1 was easy, almost no reaction. Shot 2 was like COVID squared. Boo. That's not
Okay, I'm saying if shot 1 was this bad for me, how bad is shot 2 going to be? I can't.
How bad is it? Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
I'm not excited.
Christina says, "Love me some shot 2." I have no idea what you could possibly mean by that. Anyway, so it seemed like there were a myriad other things that we were going to cover, and so we'll get to these things as we move along in tonight's fabulous program.
Stefan and Laurie. Stefan.
Oh, that's her. That's me. Hi,
Are we
everybody.
doing
Hi.
something wrong? They can't screencast this.
Well, you can't screencast tonight. Our TV. Oh, they can't screencast. I don't think it's us. Do we
She
have?
said on both of their phones, neither one of them can screencast.
Well, that's obviously because I put some sort of baffling software into our program tonight. Basically, I wanted to make it as hard as
It's
possible
because
to watch
of the
the
shingle
show.
shot, you guys.
It's
I'm just
because
I can't.
of the shingles.
Here's what happened,
Yeah.
okay? Buzz, did you get the shingle shot? Who among us got the shingle
I
shot?
still haven't gotten the
All right,
shingle shot.
motherfuckers. Like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. So, and the question that I have.
When you turn 50, 50,
They say you
your
have to get the
doctor,
shingle
your doctor goes, get the shingle
Get the
shot
fucking
right
thing.
now. You're gonna
Yeah.
get shingles in 5 minutes.
Yeah, what are they going to pin you down? There's something that just opportunistic.
The shot's free
about
now
the
because you're gonna
shingles
get it in
virus.
a minute.
Right,
You're gonna
exactly.
walk out of here and get it.
Do we know of anybody who gets fucking shingles in their 50s? And if so, is it a profound
Our
percentage
friend got
of people?
it in her 30s.
Right. Well, they don't ask you to. They don't have you get the vaccination in your 30s. So none of this would have. Stefan, you must get it. Shingles would be so much worse than any reaction shot. Oh, I know that. I'm being lazy. I'm being incredibly lazy. I'm not being lazy. I'm just looking for basically 3 days to a week that I have to map out. I have to block off that and to basically just be on death's door during that time.
Okay, so here's what happened.
I'm honest.
Monday, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that much this week.
Right,
I'm
right.
just gonna get the shingle shot number 1.
Just
I'm
decided.
just gonna knock it out.
Tore the Band-Aid off.
I was like, I'll just be out for a couple of days with a fever. It'll be fine.
Right.
I went on Monday night at 7 p.m. to go get the shot. During the shot, I found out that our regular pharmacist is a COVID denier.
We kind of knew this because first of all, he seems sour. He seems just like an angry, sour man who obviously
He's not even a nice person.
He's not a nice person. He obviously picked the wrong field. So he's like this COVID denying, yahoo who works
so
at
he
the
goes,
pharmacy.
while I'm getting the shingle shot, he goes, did you get the COVID shot? And I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, come on.
Do we really want to discuss
Right.
this? Yeah.
And he goes, I can't believe people got that. And I'm like,
So
do you think, I'm like, are you seriously telling me this while I'm getting the shingle shot? Which, by the way,
Lol.
the shot itself hurts.
Here's like tree sap being shoved in
It's
caulk.
like-
It's like caulk being shoved into your arm there.
He goes,
that's fun.
I just don't think it was a real thing. And I'm like, why are you doing
This
this
bothers
to
me on a number of levels. I'll tell
Why are
you.
you doing this to me? All it means is paperwork, right? Because
Sure.
I'm going to have to switch pharmacies now.
And
do you
now
know
we
how
gotta
much
switch-
paperwork that is?
We have to switch pharmacists because you're
like,
an asshole.
leave me alone.
Right, that's-
I don't
that's
want to
not-
do all that paperwork.
That's double jeopardy.
I don't like you.
Listen, you're a fucking asshole. Now we have to switch pharmacists.
I don't like you.
But also, for a fact because this asshole has a pharmacology degree,
Right.
that he is cited by all of his fucking MAGA
I
Yahoo
knew it though.
buddies.
I knew it because he was a nose masker for all
Right,
of
yeah,
COVID.
he'd sit
He was
there,
like,
yeah,
"Meh,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
barely following the protocol.
He's the guy who
didn't believe in it.
Who now I got a friend. Now I'll tell you though, you got to do your research. I got a friend. He works. He's a pharmacist, so he knows stuff right now, and so it's all this. He's that guy.
What do you even have to do to switch all your fucking prescriptions to another pharmacy? I don't want to do that.
Well, also, so now here was a conundrum that I was in. I had heard, so that Laura does a hell of a lot of shipping through her Amazon business, right? And so she requires cardboard boxes. We have a lot of them around. And the company is called Uline, and I was kind of joking. It's spelled U-L-I-N-E.
Why
I thought it was
also,
German.
why did you
Uline.
do this to me? Because I
Uline.
was already 3 days into being sick from the shingle shot, and you're like, you know what?
So I had thought, it's one of those things where I had heard that this family, the Uline family, were like serious Trump supporters to the point where they were trying to actually give money to subvert the election. They supported the insurrection, all this shit. I'm like, well, so Laura does so many good things. I'm like, well, maybe I just don't say anything. Maybe I just ignorance is bliss kind of thing.
No, it's fine. I want to not support the Uline family, but now I have to. There's so much paperwork. I have to find suppliers for all the different boxes that I use and the tissue paper
I feel
and
terrible.
the bubble wrap and everything. And I'm like, I'm right in the middle of the shingle shot and trying to find a new pharmacist.
So yeah, so now basically because we don't want to, I believe we've started referring to them now as Nazi boxes. We don't want to have Nazi boxes.
I
in our
don't think
house.
you supposed to say that on YouTube.
I didn't type it. I didn't fucking type it. Cornography. There you
are
go.
so
That's it.
canceled.
I'm so canceled. So now we have Nazi boxes in the house, and also we have to find a new pharmacist just because these people are assholes. Am I right? That seems wrong. That seems
Dude,
wrong.
I got the shot, and then the 2 hours later, I came home and I was like, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, no, she circled the drain very rapidly.
I was like, I feel like I look pale, and I can feel my fever. Like, I don't know. How do you know when you have a fever? Is it like, how do you know? Say in the comments. Like, how do you know?
Yeah, you have a general sense that
I
you're heating
feel
up,
because
right?
my eyes start to get hot. Like I feel like my eyes are hot. I'm like my head is swimmy.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
swimmy
I have
head.
a fever.
Also, I can't
feel
focus
fucked
my
up.
eyes.
Yeah.
Even when my dad's here, hey dude.
Fucked up.
Even when, I can't, even when I have my glasses on, I can barely fucking focus my eyes with the glasses on.
2
It's much
hours
worse.
after the shot, I was like, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
So I kind of stayed awake for a few hours and then went to bed. And then the very next day, I was like, I have a fever. Yeah. I'm exhausted. Like I have joint pain, like an intense. It felt like I don't know. Yeah. Like, but here's the problem. I never had that reaction to the COVID shot, so I feel. I guess now I guess I got what was coming to me.
I don't think. I don't really think of it as like some sort of credit system where it's just like, oh well, you got off easy for the COVID thing, so now you must pay on the back end with the shingles shot. So a thermometer is the way, says Kenny. Yes, indeed. That's
I
how
have
you
a
tell.
thermometer. Although
That's
that thermometer, the external thermometer,
you
I don't think it works that well.
You aim it at your forehead.
I think the old school mercury one where you have to put it in your mouth, that's the only way to tell.
Crack it off, pour that shit in there. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Laura, actually, speaking of things that are radioactive and not good for you, so yesterday, Laura decided we were at this curiosity shop in Seattle. Went into Ballard yesterday. It was really, really fun. And there's this wonderful curiosity shop that I discovered I just went to Ballard one day on a whim. I took my mom there. It's really cool. They have these plates that were made between the late 1880s and 1930 or 40. And they use uranium. They're green and they glow under black light. And like there's this classic design, like the kind of cookware that you would see like at the Overlook Hotel, right? For The Shining. You've always been the caretaker, Mr. Torrance. But it's green, and you put a black light on, and it glows, and it's fabulous. It's you got to go.
So I bought some uranium glassware, you guys.
We got some uranium glassware. Those of you who frequent our parties will be very excited to see this. Rest assured, we won't be serving anything on them because, in fact, they do contain uranium. It's a very small trace amount, but they do contain uranium. And guess why they stopped? Guess why they stopped making uranium glass? Because they needed it for bombs. This is an absolute true story. Late 30s, early 40s, like, hey, wait a second. Oh, shit, they're not going to be able to see it because of the green screen.
You can barely see it.
Yeah, I know. Hang on here. No, I'll put yeah, I'm going to put, here we go. Yeah. No, that's.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, here we go. There we go.
Oh,
wait.
there we go.
Anyway, this show was fabulous. Laura's got a. I say, bought anybody a sarsaparilla? Careful, phosphate. 23 skidoo. Bulla bulla, beat state. Anyway, let's.
What are we even talking about? All right, let's
start the
play
game.
the game.
Start the game. So you guys have been following the news this week. Sure you have. The fabulous moderate institutionalist Supreme Court ruled on a number of cases this week. They did the old bait and switch last week, like, oh no, we won't get in the weeds over overturning election states.
They're feeling good this week.
Like that. This
we
week
got so much done this week.
This week they were feeling their oats a little bit more. They overturned affirmative action, of course, and then they took away Biden's student loan relief, and then of course the coup de grace. They ruled on a hypothetical situation whereby if a person hypothetically were to claim that their religion was, they were offended because of their religion by having to make a cake or a website for people who are gay, then they could do that, which is fabulous. I would feel great if I were a gay person, part of the LGBTQ community right now. I feel really, really protected by the laws in this country. So since they're on a tear, in other news, the Supreme Court declared that blank is legal. So this is on the flip side. In other news, the Supreme Court declared that blank is legal. I see. I declared is blank legal. That's I did this when I woke up from that. Listen, honestly, considering how quickly I type these fuckers out, I'm surprised that I don't have more typos. Right? In other news, the Supreme Court declared blank is legal.
There was a first intro.
Yeah, we had a first intro.
We did the first. You guys are gaslighting us.
Oh, wait, now
did
Kathy.
Roll it back.
Kathy, yeah, roll the tape
Ray
back.
said there was no first intro, and then Kathy agreed with him. That's wrong.
No, we did.
We did first intro.
I totally did first intro.
That's wrong.
Let the record. Lynching is legal, says fun. Yeah, it was. The only show is now legal because, as we know, we were operating in very murky legal territory here for quite some time. Now, why would we be ultimately against the law, do you suppose?
Okay, why would we be against
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, since Kathy says that we've recently been legalized per the Supreme Court.
Being too woke.
That's exactly what we're way too woke. Here. Being black, ask, okay, gerrymandering. Shitting one's pants is now legal. Fabulous. I wasn't aware that there was an injunction against that, but just in case you gotta. And by the way,
you know what's legal?
Tell me.
Shingles.
Shingles is legal. And now,
dying. Since
Ray mentioned shitting one's pants, I have always felt that is just simply a line that one must never cross.
Where's this going?
I'll tell you where it's going. You must never, under any circumstances, shit yourself. Not even by yourself, right? Even if you're all alone, like in your car or something.
And if you do that, you must not tell anyone.
Or kill yourself, right? You fucking end your fucking life. Like if you shit yourself, but then
like everyone's had a moment.
Everybody, I guess has had. I've never had a moment where I may have had a little bit come out, from time to time, but never like a full on just like.
Why are we talking about this?
Load your pants up, because I have heard this now recently of people who've just been like, yeah, I had to just tie off the bottom of my pants because it's like I couldn't get anywhere, and I was just like filling my pants. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, unacceptable. Nick Kroll, this comedian, that has had all these stories about how he shits his pants.
He's gross.
Yeah, he's really, but apparently this is something that people do. I don't know. Anyway.
Actually, I used to have a friend in LA who would always make jokes about that. Like, oh, I pooped my pants. I'm like, I thought she was kidding.
Apparently not.
Maybe she was serious.
Let's see, a plutonium glass baby bottle, says Christina. They're legal now. Let's see, Beaver par excellence, masturbating to photos of Ivanka. Our 45th president, you hear about this? Is caught on tape talking about what it would be like to have sex with his daughter, the leader of the Republican Party, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what he thought it would, he was trying to say.
Wait, are you backpedaling?
Everyone thinks about that, right? Like, I think that's what he would like.
I honestly, the whole thing brought my mind to a screeching halt. That was as far as I could go.
I just don't know how that can be interpreted well. Like, how can you say that and have it come out good? Like, if that appears in your mind, just go, nah, no, thank you.
Honestly, the whole thing is like shitting your pants, right? It's one of those things you just don't do.
Nah.
Veggie lovers pizza without mushrooms. That's legal now. Taking away all civil rights from the 20th century. Gaslighting. Lesbians can refuse to make a cake for Catholic priests. I love that answer. Illegal things. Original Coke. Happy ending massages. Epstein. Let's see. Trumping. Obtaining abortions for their mistresses. That we no longer need the executive or legislative branches. Front row at a Nickelback show. Sure. Let's see. I'm giving it to Fuzz for lesbians making cake for Catholic priests. That's a fabulous answer, dude. Nicely done.
Yeah, I have a cousin who's gay. I know everyone says something like that, right? But
hey, some of my best friends. Am I right?
Some of my best friends are gay.
Yeah.
But one of my cousins is gay, and she wrote, "Oh, great! They just took away all our rights." And I was like, "Look, just so you know, If anybody discriminates against you and won't sell you a cake, just let me know.
We got your
And
back.
I won't buy a cake from them either.
Fuck yeah.
So we'll be a multiplier.
There was a meme
Right.
going around that was somebody said like, next time I go into a cake store, I'm gonna ask them, hey, I'd like you to make a cake for my gay/lesbian wedding, and if they say sure, they go, no, I really just want a cake for my kid, but I just want to make sure you weren't a piece of shit first.
Yeah.
Right. That's good. It's a litmus test. Hey, think the shingles vaccine is bad? Wait till you get immunized for blank. Think the shingles vaccine is bad? Wait till you get immunized for blank. Okay, that's enough of that. Immunized for MAGA. Immunized. One of these days I'm going to get immunized, says a hypothetical Travis Bickle in
Car
Taxi Driver.
pizza.
Cooties, Christian Evans, what up, brother?
Oh, hi!
Boom, my man. How are you?
Car pizza.
Car pizza.
Car Pizza and Mrs. Car Pizza
Yep.
are out to dinner right now
Yep.
eating pizza that doesn't have mushrooms on it.
Yeah, they said they'd be back. Boners, says my dad. 2024, we should all get immunized for 2024, Christina. Absolutely. Being an altar boy. I like cooties, Chris. It's a great answer. Chris knows how to make an entrance, my fellow brother in hats.
Wait till you get immunized for the
green sofa. The green sofa.
That's right.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the amount of people who have hooked up on the green sofa, we probably should have provided a salve, maybe, just
A prophylactic antibiotic.
something like that.
Take this before you hook up on the green sofa.
What I'm saying is the couch had a lot of fluids on it, so we should have at least some sort. Maybe we had people sign a waiver before they slept on the green couch. Listen, this.
I think Chris Evans might have slept on that green
I think
sofa.
Chris Evans might have slept on the green sofa.
Everyone slept on that
The
green
story
sofa.
is, and the story we're talking about here, Chris, is Laura and I used to have a green sofa. It's a pull-out sofa that her dad gave to us after we got married, and we had it in every apartment that we had ever had. And over the years, so many of our friends, and as it turns,
later told us, we hooked up on that green sofa.
On the green
and we were
couch.
like, you're gross. Why would you do that at someone's house? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a thing though? You stay at someone. I feel like you stay at someone's house. Isn't it just like common knowledge that you're not like hooking up in their house, right? Like
I don't know.
common courtesy that you're not getting busy in their house.
What's the etiquette on that, Judith Martin? Is it cool to hook up on a friend's pull-out couch?
No.
I mean,
No, you don't. I don't think you hook up with someone's house that you're staying at.
if you're feeling it, what if you're feeling it?
What the fuck?
What if you're feeling kind of randy? It's like, shh, just be very quiet. They won't hear a thing. Just go for it.
Gross.
Anti-science medical folks. Mosquitoes. Laura, this year's to determine who had the funniest response to think the shingles vaccine is bad. Wait till you get immunized for mosquitoes. Oh, Kathy.
Christina was funny with 2024.
Yes, she was. Yeah, nicely done. We should all get immunized for 2024. Okay, now moving on. Right now, this July 4th, here it's coming around the corner. July 4th, I'm celebrating by blowing up blank. Everybody blows up shit on July 4th. What are you blowing up? This July 4th, I'm celebrating by blowing up blank. Laura and I were talking the other day about kind of a complicated holiday for us, I think, for a number of very clear reasons.
We're going to a party.
Going to a party!
In another town.
Yep. Going to Thurston County, down where Kathy is, actually. It's going to be fun.
Right.
It's going to be on a farm. Going to be hot. Or a ranch. Or just big property. Big property.
I don't know. She has ducks.
Yeah.
My cousin lives down near Kathy, kind of. So we're all going there.
When I take you out of Missouri. When I take you out of Missouri with the French on top. Okay. Blowing up frogs, says my mom. My diet, my blow-up doll.
Scott Coates is going to celebrate by blowing up your
DMs. Oh, I love that
That's
answer.
a good answer.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Like the World Trade, Biggie Smalls. Yeah, Mar-a-Lago. Hey, that's good. Yeah, train your sights. Train your sights on it.
Flew up like the world.
That's a very patriotic sentiment, I think.
Kathy, what does your new doll look like?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Kathy said, "My new doll."
My new doll. Blowing up like a sex doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I get it. Okay, that's very funny. Let's see. Slide. Yeah. Complaints about section on Next Door to complain about those damn illegal fireworks in our hood, and also to the person whose teenager has been driving up. Attention. They're not reading this. They're not reading this. It's like,
Whoever let their dog poop on the grass.
Yeah.
And I'm always that person, like, that person's not here, so they can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
And
Sorry.
I pick up my
have to-
dog poop.
We have to be subjected to your stupid
I'm
shit.
right here picking up my dog poop,
Exactly
okay?
right.
Like, I don't need your lecture.
Blowing up Trump's bathroom. He does that just fine on his own, I'm sure. Oh my God, just the things that man eats. All right, I'm giving this one to, giving it to Scott. Absolutely.
Doesn't he poop a tiny little rabbit poop?
He's probably hasn't pooped. Probably hasn't pooped in decades. Would be my guess. Oh my God, I don't like to think about that.
No, he
that
poops
man.
a little teeny poop.
That's
right?
that's all he's got. Yeah. So we
He
don't.
waits for colonoscopy prep to poop.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just all at once. Kajunk.
Once a year, they do it for me.
Do it for me.
Doctors.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It turns out this is kind of weird to wrap your head around. Turns out blank doesn't have our best interest at heart. Who knew? You would have thought all these years. Turns out blank actually doesn't have our best interest at heart. Who/what doesn't have our best
I'm
interest
going to
at
go
heart?
with the shingle shot manufacturer.
Our pharmacist.
Why did I need that shot? I didn't need it. After I got it, people were like, oh, you won't get your shingles in your 50s. It's no big deal. I'm like,
Yeah.
why did I get it then? I listened to my doctor, and I got it, and I was effed up.
Now, Christine is very adamant about this. You get that shot. Or Christina's going to drive up here and administer that
She's
shot.
gonna drive up here and give me a shot,
She's going
too.
to jab it right in my neck is what she's going to do. God damn it.
He said 2 to 6 months, okay?
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to get
I'm
the
good.
follow-up.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait 6 months, and then I'll get it.
Yeah. You do. Okay, Justin Trudeau doesn't have our best interest. Clarence Thomas, no, he definitely doesn't have our best interest.
She's going to come up here and give me a shot, too.
She says that we both just won this
great.
round.
That's
Thank you.
great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Clarence Thomas, Justin Trudeau, my local government representatives. Budweiser, Putin, my downstairs neighbor. Neighbors. So we don't think that the Catwoods are then joining us. I have a clue.
I don't
with
know.
them. All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to
You
wait
can
and see.
text them if you'd like.
Yeah. I mean, but they.
Ronald McDonald.
I only do that to my parents. Hey, it's time.
Come to the show. Everyone wants to know how you are.
My dead batteries. Your shipping kit. Yeah, exactly. Uline. Your boxes.
I don't like that.
Turns out blank. Next door, Barb. Oh, we had our first barbing of the night. Very nice. Turns out blank doesn't have our best interest at heart. Dear Laurel, who had the funniest response, if you please?
I'm going to go with Angela with Bill Cosby. He did not have our best
I
interest
didn't
at
see
heart.
that one. That's
America's
brilliant.
dad has
Yeah.
betrayed us.
All right. You know the worst indignity about getting older, and there are lots of them, is losing your blank. The worst indignity about getting older is losing your blank. Mickey Rourke may not have our best interest in mind, says Ange. That's true. You remember the first time that when he was like doing The Wrestler, that Darren Aronofsky film, we hadn't seen him in like a couple decades, and all of a sudden he showed up on the scene. I'm like, what are you? What happened?
What
Who
happened to
hurt
your
you?
face?
Jesus H. Christ, it was frightening. That was very, because he did it to himself, right? Yeah. You remember that handsome so-and-so from Diner and Angel Heart? Yeah. Will to live, losing your will to live. Pelvic floor. Christine can't remember. That's funny. Ability to hold it until we get home, says Ray.
Okay, speaking of pelvic floor, we were having a dinner party recently, and
Where's this going?
I won't say who it is, but a person said, hey, I've been having pelvic floor problems where I pee too much, so I ordered a gadget off of Instagram, and what I do is I put it inside me, and everyone goes, oh, hold on!
Okay.
Hold on!
We're just having a dinner party here. We needed a trigger warning of some sort.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Yeah.
And where did you get it? And she's like, oh, I got it off Instagram ad. And we're like, you put it in your body.
Something that you ordered off of an Instagram ad, you insert in
She's
you.
like, yeah, and then it vibrates, and then I do.
This is not for your pelvic floor. I don't. You bought a rabbit, is what happened. I don't know if
No.
anybody told you.
Did she say it vibrate? No, maybe it didn't vibrate. But then she does exercises around it, and I'm like, you need a physical therapist. Like, you need a chiropractor. You need an actual doctor, like a urologist. You don't just need an Instagram ad. And she's like, well, It's all right.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see. Losing yourself, losing your shit, says my dad. I like that. Let's see.
Kathy, you should text her.
You
Ask her
got
how
her
it's going.
number. Ask her how it's going. Life savings due to a car warranty and reverse mortgage scam. Sure, because you know what? Don't answer that call. Passwords, sphincter control, ability to hold it. My mom's never leaving. Good. Never leave. You're not allowed to. Neither of you guys. Filter, losing your filter, ability to hold it. I'm giving this one to my dad, actually. Losing your fuck, says Christina. My dad gets it for shit, losing your shit. Absolutely. That's good.
That's what happens, right?
BBDBD. Okay, well, so listen, I don't know if Carrie's making it. However, the word on the street is that Carrie, Ange, Lori, and Kathy are starting a singing group. They're called the Blank Girls. Carrie, Ange, Lori, and Kathy are starting a singing group. They're called the Blank Girls. There we go. And I personally can't wait to see some of their choreographed dance moves, popping and locking for your delectation. Carrie, Ange, Lori, and Kathy are starting a singing group. They're called the Blank Girls.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're called the Rant Girls.
The Rant Girls. I like that. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
They're called the Moist Girls.
Kathy's the golden.
They're called the Golden Girls.
The caulk girls. What did you mean by that, girls?
Exactly.
Like that. They don't call us girls. Okay,
They're called the Next Door Girls.
okay that's
They're
good.
called the Ask Everything Samantha.
Yeah, I was going to say they ask everything. Menopause. Sound like men without hats?
Dude.
Yeah. Spitting facts. I like this.
Dude, the hormones, it's crazy. It's not great.
So
I don't feel great.
yeah, shingles advocates, the don't fuck with us girls. I like that. That's good. Trigger warning. Going to discuss vomit here in a second. Last night, I warned him. Last night, I'm eating ice cream. That we first of all we gave our dog her
The
weekly,
round 16 girls.
we gave our dog her weekly prosciutto bone. Our dog is so fucking spoiled, so spoiled. She's sweet, and so she deserves it. But anyway, she's when she gets the bone, she basically checks out. She's like, no, hold my calls. Right, I'll be over here if you need me. But I'm just going to be making sweet love. Very visceral sounds coming from the other room from the dog. I am eating some peanut butter ice cream. Like, hey, dogs love peanut butter. And I drop some on the floor by accident. I call the dog, hey, come in here. She comes in, puts her bone down after, a beat. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, what do you want? And I'm like, look, peanut butter ice cream. And she eats it in one bite, and she goes back in to, chew on her bone a little bit more. And like, not 30 seconds later, she's back at my feet, projectile vomiting, prosciutto and peanut butter ice cream
Because
everywhere.
that was too cold.
That was too cold for Princess. For Princess, she couldn't hack it.
And if you think that's an anomaly, you're wrong, because every time she eats an overly hot French fry, the same thing happens. That was too hot for me. I did not like that.
And then she's fine. So, oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
That was too cold for me.
The spooky girls. Let's see. Where are your earplugs girls? The fuck around and find out girls. The 3 girls, 1 cup girls. The non-mansplaining girls. The funniest fun girls. The easy bake oven girls. The round 16 girls. Laura, is this round number 6? Who had the funniest response to?
I'm going to give it to Ray for the pander with the funniest fun.
I like that. Very nice. Nice to know, Ray Ball.
That was a nice pander.
Okay, so now yesterday when Laura and I were in town, we stop into this gift shop and they have this thing where you're supposed to vote on who would win in a fight between such and such and such and such. It's just a fun thing that they do at the store.
Okay, it's the female M&M.
It's the one female M&M, the green M&M.
Versus internet celebrity Trisha Paytas.
So
Have you heard of this person?
I had never heard of this person. And then Laura starts going off about this other person who recently got canceled. And she and the girl behind the counter started having this detailed conversation about YouTube people I've never heard of in my life. And I start to kind of spiral because
You don't watch YouTube, so what do you care?
I don't, but it really frightened me because I remember thinking when I was in my 20s and teens, I'm like, I will never become the kind of person who is so fucking out of touch that I will not know what's going on. And it happened. I don't like. I will. We have one of those Echo things in the kitchen that has screens that show news headlines and anything that has to do with celebrities. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. The fucking reality TV people and YouTube stars. I don't know. I simply don't know. And so it was a very frightening moment for me.
It's like a sliding scale. It's like celebrities, then reality people, then YouTube celebrities.
I don't know what they
and I
do.
only because I have bad insomnia know
Sure.
who YouTube people are.
But so she's showing me this reaction video to this guy who's reacting to this thing that this girl did who got canceled because she was a YouTube star and she apparently was like saying inappropriate things to kids or whatever. And so she writes a ukulele song about it, which is like a non-apology kind of thing. And this guy, all he's doing is just ranting and being over the top about what I can't believe it. I'm like, and he has like 500,000 followers. What is happening to this world?
You could have that
I'm
channel.
so old
you
now.
could have Gen X Rants, the
Jesus
channel, where
Christ.
you just rant about things. You just react, you play things and react to them.
Oh my God! Anyway,
That's a genre.
Thank you, and well played because you've segued directly into this question here. I became a YouTube celebrity by making videos all about blank. Sure, I became a YouTube celebrity by making videos all about blank. Apparently, all you have to do is just get on and holler in an animated way about something that's happening on YouTube.
I was trying to make it entertaining for you to understand
It's
the
a very
story.
you did.
But you were like, I don't even understand why this person has a channel.
I
What is
didn't.
this?
Yeah, and this person has this person who got canceled has like 20 million followers, which actually makes me feel better because there are 330 million people in the United States. So very small percentage of the population actually know who this person is. A smallish percentage.
That person only came to my attention because that was the biggest cancellation of all time. And then they left the internet for 3 weeks and then came back and then played the ukulele and didn't really apologize. And I was like, I don't understand what the world is right now.
Yeah.
This is the greatest cancellation PR story of all time.
Yeah.
And it's the Streisand effect because nobody knew who that I didn't know who that person was, and now I do.
The Streisand effect, of course, being Barbara Streisand comes out and makes a big deal about something that was...
Barbara Streisand goes, the paparazzi are photographing my house, and everyone goes, is that your house?
Oh, that's your house. Oh, good. Now we know where your house is. Cool.
Gosh.
Thanks,
We
Beth.
didn't know where your house was, but thanks. Thanks for the heads up.
I can name few people who are on my side of the political aisle who I hate more than fucking Barbara Streisand. Oh my God, she's so awful, and I agree with her politically on everything. She's terrible. Let's see, all about Gen X. Nothing, says my mom. Procrastinating. How to make YouTube videos. Watching someone watch someone play a video game, a computer game. Exactly. And I feel so cranky saying all this. Bears staying the fuck off my lawn. Super tall skeletons. Insomnia brain spirals. A2P 12 DLC registration. Okay.
Oh my God.
That means
Christina
something.
just said COVID mask reveals after 3 years. That's funny.
It's funny. Here
Okay,
we are.
you were just talking about that, right?
Yeah, I was.
Because we were just talking
Yeah.
about that with some other people.
When we were
yesterday.
at a different
Yeah.
shop, people no one knows. Exactly right, Mom. That's exactly it.
We went in a shop yesterday where the sign in the front said, please wear a mask.
Except masks are optional, but we thought
And
one day everybody
we
in there
didn't
was
even
wearing
see
a
the
mask.
sign, so
Right.
everyone in there with all the employees wearing a mask, and we're like,
put one
should
on.
we wear a mask? So we took out a mask, put them on, and they were like, thanks, it's optional, but we really prefer it. And we're like, that's fine, you do whatever you want.
We
But-
were late to get rid of them as
But
it was.
for a minute, we were like, oh my God, we're the Karens. Like, we didn't even notice that they said that, so we were in there with no mask, like, breathing on them.
Also, and I mentioned this earlier in the show. It was we talked about this with the people there at the store. When we took our masks off after 3 years, it was as if time had beaten us
Right.
with the age stick.
Every
Holy
year
Jesus
of the
Christ!
pandemic was 7 years.
Jesus Christ! Let's
Not
see.
great.
Now,
It's not great.
all about eating toast, celery, pelvic floor home therapy. Says Gandhi. COVID fast face reveals after 3 years. Losing your shit, making fresh bear stew. Jan's dildo, says Scott. Hey, Scott, are your parents still watching? Huh? Guess what?
No,
Mine are.
his niece's French bulldog is trying to hump his leg right
All
now.
right, girls and cubs. I'm giving this to Christina for COVID mask reveals after 3 years. Yes, indeed. Very good. Ba, 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 ba. You having a good visit, Scott?
Your
Everything going well?
parents would have picked the one song that he didn't know, right? Like,
I did my best. I did my best.
Scott Coach's parents were like, hey, do you know this one song? And you were like, no.
Actually, they asked for Steely Dan. I did play.
Yeah.
I played 2
You
Steely
did.
Dan songs.
You did.
Yeah.
You
Not
did a good
well.
job.
They're hard. Songs are hard. In my house, it's customary to take off your blank before coming inside. In my house, it is customary to take off your blank before coming inside. Laura types fast. You guys know that? Very fast typist.
I had to take typing class in high school.
Yeah, I know. So did I. And at the time, arrogant little me was like, I'm going to be an actor. I don't know why I need to have time. I'll have assistants to do all that. Shut up. Just shut up past me.
Shut up past me.
It was the best goddamn thing I ever did.
I had to
best
go to the,
goddamn thing
I had to go to the
did.
College of the Desert to take typing because there was no more typing in my school anymore. My mother said, you must take that in case you have to be a secretary someday.
Oh, well, all right.
And I was like, I object.
You didn't, but you type really, really fast. And actually, I do too. I type really fucking fast. So
But
fast
to
that
my mom's credit, she signed me out of the home ec requirement where we had to like learn to bake a cake and sew some pants. I'm like,
Love that.
That's sexist, and
Thanks,
here's
Mom.
why. And my mom's like, you're right.
Good job. Good
But
job.
then she forced me to go take typing class, so I don't know.
Hey, well, I mean, as it turns out, I do all the cooking, or most of the cooking, so it all worked out. Take off your pants, take off your butt plug, says Christina. Take off your tinfoil hat, take off your merkin.
Take off your cheese head.
Take off your Kim Kardashian
Take off
booty.
your mushroom pizza toppings.
Exactly. Listen, I never go anyplace without my Kim Kardashian booty in tow. I really, it impresses the ladies. Ball gag.
We cover how the Atwoods are not getting their mushroom pizza toppings right now.
Now,
out
listen,
to dinner.
Something occurred to me.
They texted me that they ordered a pizza and didn't get mushrooms on it.
I don't know what's going on, and honestly, we need to write a sternly worded letter to somebody.
To pizza?
Yeah, pizza concern. Dear Pizza. Dear Pizza.
Is there a mushroom shortage? Is that what's happening?
Well, I mean, technically, now mushrooms are not vegetables. They are fungus. They're fungi. But we have embraced them as part of a mushroom a veggie pizza. So you know.
Kathy, they had home ec at Palm Desert Middle School.
Take off your titty
remember
gyms,
that,
says
but they
Ange.
had shop and home ec and all the like breakfast club, electives in there.
Did everybody make bongs in shop? I heard that was a thing. Vampire cape, vocal fry, cheesehead. Oh yeah, if you're
Oh my God,
Green Bay
dear
fan.
pizza,
Dear Pizza.
you cannot exist without mushrooms.
That's exactly right. Take off your condom. Take off your attitude. Let's see. Pubes, expectations, yarmulke. Let's see. We did not have that at Jefferson Middle School. This is yours to judge. Round number 8. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response in my house is customary to take off your blank before coming inside.
I'm gonna go with. Kim Kardashian booty. That's funny. I feel like the Atwoods are gonna pop up any minute.
They might. Eric's gonna just steal the game at the very end.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jim Cox with take off your AR-15 before you come inside.
Yeah, that is customary.
All right.
Absolutely customary.
Speaking of guns, you shot a gun this week.
Well, so now further in our bear escapades around here, so the bear actually has.
You think we're just weirdo liberals, but we have a freaking shotgun.
Oh no, listen. We live in the fucking country. I'm not being unarmed out here. Jesus Christ, law enforcement can only get here so fast. So anyway, the bear, we see him on the ring cam around the perimeter of the property. Or whatever. He's coming down the mountain, and I'm like, fucking okay. Let's see what we can do about this. So I go and get the shotgun, and I fire it in the air. Well, he's sitting there. He's looking at me. I'm like, okay, here, bam, and he got lost, and he hasn't been back. So I don't know if this is. We got rid of the bird feeders.
And the bear was in the backyard, and you get the shotgun. And I was like, "Are you gonna shoot that bear?" Because in my mind, I was like, "Oh, that's so impractical. Like, what are we gonna do with a bear carcass?"
Well, I would never shoot the bear. I couldn't. I absolutely.
It's gonna take Fuzz like 6 hours to get here. What are we gonna do with it in the meantime?
Exactly.
Like,
I need
don't know
Fuzz
what
to
to
come
do
here
with
and
that
dress
bear
the bear. Just slip him. Nape to neck.
Nobody knows how to cut up a bear except Fuzz. Fuzz
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
But
We need a winch for one thing.
Like
Hoist him up in a fucking
you
winch.
have to give Fuzz more
Blah.
notice than that, right?
Exactly.
Like if you're gonna do that, you have to be like, hey man, heads up. I'm gonna blast this bear outside.
Also, the only way that we would have gotten away with that is if literally, like, if the wound were like right in the front, and like, because it would have been like, hey, he came at me, But that's the only way that they would have bought that. Otherwise, we probably would have gotten fined, or I don't even know. Anyway,
no, nobody would have known about that.
oh wait, so you're saying we should have? It's the perfect crime because we should have just gotten rid of and dispatched the bear and not told anybody. That's what you're saying.
You shot the shotgun off. No one came.
Nobody came. Yeah, nobody.
So you could have just shot the bear.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have had to shoot him in the head.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm not. don't know.
Don't feel good about that. My mom says, Fuzz will eat it one leg at a time. Yeah, caveman style.
Kelly says, I guarantee there's a YouTube video we could watch about that.
I'm sure that there is. Yeah, if we needed to dress a bear, we could totally figure that out. A real friend will help you blank. A real friend will help you blank. You know, pick you up at the airport, move, that kind of shit. What will a real friend do to help you?
Dress a bear.
Dress a bear, exactly right. Thank you very much.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, I did. When you got the shotgun out, I was like, oh, good Lord Jesus God. What I'm going to have to do is call up Buzz and be like, I'm not even joking. There is a dead bear in the backyard.
Come on up. Come on up.
Get in the car right now.
Exactly. Hide the bear carcass. Move. Yeah. Delice. Cube a bear. Oh, bear cubes. Yeah, that's it. We would actually. Are there recipes online that call for bear? I'm sure that there are.
Bear hamburger.
Bear cubes.
But also, I'm not even being gross. Bears eat only garbage. Like raccoons. Would that be a good burger?
Or a
not,
pigeon. Or, yeah,
right?
it's like I can't
Would
imagine.
Would that be good?
You're
or
what
not?
you eat, right?
No.
Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. Pick a tick off your hind. Oh, Kathy. Oh no, my mom hates that word.
Oh, she hates a tick.
She's like, ooh. Bury a bear carcass with a shovel named Earl. Oh, Big Earl. I was just using Big Earl the other day to transplant a hydrangea. I did. You ejaculate for money. That's random but funny.
Oh, you're not going to bury a bear carcass. You're going to call up Buzz, and he's going to cut it all up and make you a nice rug out of it and eat all the meat and, whatever.
Ray says, real friend will help you come.
It's like when,
it's a kind of friend.
It's like when my dad had that birthday party and they buried that pig in the ground and everyone ate it.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
was
good. That's good stuff. They cook that sucker underground all day. Let's see. Bury a bear carcass in the shovel. Let's see. Ejaculate for money. A bear is very tasty but stringy. I've never had bear before. Berry body. Borrow her right hand. Sharpen your knives and refill your whiskey glasses. You carve up a bear. Vote. Do algebra. Grow yours to 18 inches. Nice. Is this mine?
Yeah, it is.
This is mine. This is round number 9. You need another pen.
Okay, here we go.
Is it gone? All right.
Pull it together, Colwell.
Let's see. Film your YouTube videos. That's true. Do algebra.
Killing a bear.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna give it to well, Kathy just nuggeted the last second with label your home movies. That's very funny. I like that. Make sure nobody gets hide that one way high up there. Anybody do that? I just can't imagine having video of me existing anywhere having sex. It would just I don't think I could be comfortable in life if I knew that there was my fucking butt on videotape.
Every week we reveal something about ourselves.
Yeah.
Last week we revealed that we have never had sex on the beach. Or we never have.
No.
Maybe you have.
No, I don't think I ever have. I? Maybe.
Have you?
Maybe.
Not with me.
No, not with you.
No, I don't.
Right.
That sounds sandpaper.
Yeah.
And overly self-conscious in a way that I would not like. Just oh no, I can't.
Yeah, no, and honestly, unless your genitals are in need of a good exfoliation, probably avoid that.
No, that doesn't sound romantic to me at all. I'm sorry. Fight me. Go ahead. Whatever.
Fight me. Now, if everyone wants to go on vacation over the summer, perhaps you don't have a lot of money. On my low-budget summer vacation, I'm going to blank. The kitchen. On my low-budget summer vacation, I'm going to blank. Not for middle-aged us. It wasn't for 20-year-old aged me either. It was one of those things.
Have any of you ever had sex on the beach?
Some of you, I'm sure, have had actual sex.
Go ahead and just say it.
The sexy beach, says Christina. She's going to the sexy beach. I like that. My living room, the refrigerator. Good. Okay, we're good. You come with me on this. Christina's like, yes, of course, Laura. Of course, she says sex on the beach. She's Christina. Of course, she has. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I'm going on my low-budget vacation. I'm going to shave my legs. To say, Mara fucking mio. Mara fucking mio.
I'm happy for you. Was it? How was it? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, so
was it frictiony?
Obviously you didn't just lie in the sand with your pants around your ankles. You put a blanket down, right? And that was the way that you would keep the sand out of the action. I'm going to lick other people's fingers, says Scott. A mental health retreat at the local hospital, says Kathy. Blow up pool with my blow up doll. Island of Misfit Toys. I'm a squirt guy who squirts jelly.
I want to be a dentist.
I want to be a dentist.
Oh, your mom's going to imagine herself having sex on the beach.
Stop it.
That's great for
Stop it right now.
You're okay.
Stop it.
You're okay. You're okay.
Dine at McDonald's.
You're gonna be okay.
I've already moved past it. See, I've become very adept at just moving on.
You're okay.
Going to work, said both Kathy and Christina. 2 chicks at the same time, says Ray. Binge watch travel shows. I do that. Hello there, says my mom.
We do
and,
that.
and hello to you,
We
Mom.
were watching Glasgow last night.
Mary, my wife's sister. Let's see. So this is round number 8. Are we only on round? No. Because 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on round number 10.
That looked like a 7.
All
Sorry.
right. Round number 10, dear Laura, who had the funniest response to...
Fucking pen.
Oh, boy. It's about to get ugly up in here.
Round 10.
Fuck yeah, man, says Fuzz. On my low-budget summer vacation, I'm going to blank. Who had the funniest
Going
answer?
I'm gonna give it to your mom for imagine myself having sex with you.
All right, that's fine. All right. Moving on very quickly. Play Pictionary. Here's Shakedown. Oh, Christina said, here's Shakedown Street.
They're probably still playing it.
They're probably still playing it. You
know,
go on.
at
You
that
go on
bar.
over. Head on over.
You could
head
go
up,
right
head up.
now.
You won't miss it.
Totally
You won't miss
fine.
it. Blank. The Breakfast of Champions. Blank. The Breakfast of Champions. How many people eat breakfast here? I didn't.
You do.
I didn't for a long time. I was a coffee for breakfast kind of guy, and then I eat 30 grams of protein for breakfast, powdered protein for breakfast.
I'm just not
helps
hungry
me
for
with my
breakfast.
girlish figure.
It's not. It sounds gross to me. I just don't eat that. I don't
That's
like
fine.
that.
Yeah, no reason to. It's nice because you fast for part of your day, right?
I guess I do. I don't know.
Kardashian.
I have some like hot chocolate thing. Okay, you know what, Kathy? Let's talk about cottage cheese.
So with our Echo will every once in a while, the one with the screen on it, it'll toggle by some recipes, and some of them sound pretty good. It's like, oh, it's like the real queso, or fucking tri-tip or whatever. Today, guess what it was? How to make your own cottage cheese.
Why would you do that?
What the fuck?
Why would you do that?
Who makes
Is that
cottage
punishment?
cheese? Why would you do that? First of all, it's punishment food.
Name something you don't like.
Cottage cheese, I think, is a great start. It reminds me of when you were trying to make soap, also liquid soap, and I'm like, you can buy that at the store, right?
Right.
You can
buy
cottage
cottage
cheese
cheese
at
at the store, and it's disgusting. It's like a punishment food. Like
Okay. Kathy says cottage cheese is having a moment, and she thinks of you every time she hears it. Cigarettes and despair.
Does anyone really like cottage cheese? Like genuinely, like say it in the comments. I love cottage cheese. I eat it every day. Say it.
That's right.
Because I hate it. I think it seems like spoiled cheese, and I think we're all
It
just
is.
we're all just in an Emperor's New Clothes moment. We're all agreeing that that's not disgusting.
You know when like you forget about a carton of milk in the back of the refrigerator, and you pull it out and you pour it down the sink, and it's got all those curds in it, and it smells to high heaven. Cottage cheese, ladies and gentlemen. That's what
Kathy,
it is.
you do not love cottage cheese.
Let's see. Despair is the Breakfast of Champions. Cocaine Bear is the Breakfast of Champions, my dad says. Let's see. Coffee, a donut, and a cigarette. Alarm snooze. Sausage. Ass. Ivanka. Cigarettes, 7-Eleven burritos. Oh, God, that's a heartburn all day long. Am I right?
So gross.
Green couch. Let's see. The walk of the walk of shame. I love
The
that.
Breakfast of Champions.
Love cottage cheese that I would never make it, because why would you? It's like, what is it, like 35 cents a fucking carton, a metric ton? Lorian Stevens, birdseed bear snack, squirrel, morning after pill. I hate cottage cheese and I eat everything, says Ann. Yeah, fair. It's so high in protein, I eat it by
And you
itself.
also hate ketchup, so
Peeing.
there's that.
Scott says peeing is the breakfast. Yes,
breakfast
yes
of
sir, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it is. What your roommate brings you. Tacos. This is me. I'm giving it to Scott.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Scott for peeing. I like
Peeing.
that. That is your breakfast champion. Or there's some mornings when that's just a thing. Am I right, fellas? Fat Bob. Poor Fat Bob. Let's see. Do you guys know that you can get surgery to make your blank bigger? You guys know you can actually get surgery? It's amazing what they can do these days. You can get surgery to make your blank bigger. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much.
Ketchup, the Breakfast of Champions.
You would. Maybe that's what you should start having for breakfast.
That's what Buzz said.
Yeah. Laura's going to have ketchup for breakfast. And eggs and ketchup, very tasty combination. Am I right?
Oh my God, so good.
Love eggs and
So good.
make your ego bigger. Make your pond bigger. Make your both Kathy and my mom said ego. I like that. Beer goggles, 18 inches. Make your 18 inches even bigger. Your debt bigger. Third nipple. Your shits. Ballot. Make your ballot even bigger.
You're dead. Your shits.
Still don't have shingles. You're good.
Huh?
I said you still don't have shingles. You're good. Got your
Was
shot.
I going to get shingles this
You might
week?
have. It could have been imminent. We don't know. But now you're not going to.
Jesus.
Good news. Today's
That was a lot.
badass point. Make your point bigger. Prostate.
I'm going to need to form a support group 6 months from now when I get shot too. I'm going to need people around me.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll gather everybody around. We'll lay out some silk pillows for you to convalesce on.
Yeah.
Debt. Septic tank burp. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am so grateful. Whatever the hell they did to our septic system. Did Eric help with that? I want to say Eric actually helped.
No.
They replaced
A guy
something.
named Evan.
Evan.
From a company called Active Septic. Now,
Active Septic.
I'd like to let you know that the company that repairs the septic system doesn't also pump the septic.
They'll
And they're-
have you know.
And they're snobby about it.
They'll have you know.
We don't pump.
And why would you ask, honestly?
You would ask because septic is fucking septic, right? You're like, oh, I don't know, you're septic, right? Like you pump it too, and they're like, we don't pump.
We're just IQ, barb shield, spouse, trap stamp, singing voice, vaccine needle, sperm volume, debt. Is this this is 12?
This is me.
Who had the funniest response, dear Laura? To you know you
let's
can get
see.
surgery and make your blank bigger.
Septic tank burp was my funniest one.
All right, I like that. Yeah, good job. Yes, get that. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. There is nothing. I was outside doing artwork today. There is nothing like the smell of mother. Stop it. There's nothing like the smell of freshly cut blank. I know. Yeah, that's what this gets. Yeah, you get a little head shake like a naughty child, right? All right. That's what you get. That's what you get. There's nothing like the smell of a freshly cut.
You know, Kathy said it too.
Kathy said gooch.
Yeah.
So which is your
It's the
taint?
guy version, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get what you're saying.
Oh my God! Hi, I got my
Cooch.
therapist. Got my therapist here on my
Yeah.
my favorites.
Text your
Hi.
therapist. Go ahead.
Hey, hi. You got a second?
Yeah. Hi,
All
you
right,
okay?
Hi. Need
You
a
all
second?
right?
Yeah, exactly.
How's it going?
Freshly cut ego. Two girls, scrotum, napalm in the morning, mud pot. Oh my fucking God! Yeah, when we went to Yellowstone, the sulfur pots. Jesus H Christ!
Did it smell that bad?
Oh, it was so bad. You see the photo doesn't do it justice, but it's like that smell. It's like a terrible bathroom smell when somebody has just eaten eggs and lit off a bunch of matches. That's what you got going on there.
This is a bad description.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting as close as I can. What do you think, Mom? Dad? Close, right? Am I right? There's nothing I smell of freshly cut pubes, farts, bear, grass. All right. Is this me?
Yes, number 13.
All right, very good. I'm gonna give this to Kathy for pubes. Pubes, freshly cut pubes.
Pubes.
Who doesn't
dude.
love that? I love this one. So this is on to round
This is
number
number 14.
If you want to stay regular, kids, and of course, who doesn't these days? Please make sure to eat plenty of blank. To stay regular, make sure to eat plenty of blank. I feel like we could recycle some of the answers from the last round.
Okay. So this is
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I think. Like, speaking of staying regular, I feel like if nobody likes spinach all that much, right?
Yeah.
So the whole
We put up with spinach.
The whole DIY cottage cheese thing speaks to me like, oh, do you have to eat spinach in order to poop because you're middle aged? Well, here's some seeds. Grow it. From
Grow your own
scratch.
spinach. Exactly. That's what the homemade.
Spend time
yeah.
every day making sure the water and the soil pH is right. And after all that effort, what you're gonna do is eat a spinach salad and then poop.
Here's a question for you: if spinach weren't good for you, would anybody eat it?
No.
Ever again? Would you?
No, it's not even good.
No. Let's see. Be sure to eat chia, beaver cubes, CNN, clown peen.
Although
Gluten.
at dinner with Ange and Fuzz and Jada, we were discussing how I'm the only one left in the world who likes kale. Actually likes it.
So even if kale were not good for you, even if, like, let's say kale were bad for you.
I ordered kale salad on purpose during Ange's birthday
I don't
dinner.
understand it. I don't understand that at all. Nothing wrong with that. I just.
Oh, your mom really loves spinach, apparently.
Okay. Well, there you go. It takes all
And
kinds.
Kathy loves cottage cheese. So, all right. I'm wrong. Cottage cheese isn't just a joke food.
I know, but what it is for most of us. It's just not for Kathy, right? Kathy actually happens to like
It's a
this
joke
shit.
food. It's actually spoiled. You just don't know.
Fish pie, mineral oil, the gritty truth, White Castle burgers, gluten, Clown Peen, CNN.
Oh my
Shit.
God, Kathy just said X-Lax. Last night we were saying, when did it become a sick burn in our generation to go smooth move X-Lax?
Oh yeah, boy. Ow.
I said that last night, right before we were about to go to sleep, like smooth move X-Lax.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a thing. We said a lot of things.
That was a thing.
We said a lot of things we're not supposed to say anymore. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
It's a gas station.
Oh, you mean
burritos.
last night?
No, in junior high. We said a lot of things
Oh, I see.
we simply don't say anymore. Let's see.
Like, what are you?
Yeah, we don't say that anymore. Things you really don't want to eat. Gas station burritos, hair pie. I really love spinach. Tasty X-Lax. I like spinach and kale, says Kathy. It does go great with jello-infused food. Cottage cheese with mandarin oranges. Let's see. Crotch, says Ray. We need to make a list of the 80 sayings for August.
That we do. Okay, number 14. That's me.
Yes. Somebody made you laugh there?
Oh, no, I laughed because Ange said there was no gun to her head. She just said, I'll have the kale salad. So terrifying.
I don't understand it either, Ange. I don't get it. Listen,
So good.
I don't know if certainly if that thing that I drink every single day were not good for you, I wouldn't bother with it. Obviously, I'd have a fucking bag of donuts. That's what I would do. But it is, so, life. All right, let's see. Oysters from the gas station. Edible panties. The oysters from the gas station might not make you stay regular, but it'll certainly make things move. How about that?
Oh, that'll make you go.
Make you blind.
I'm stuck. I can't even tell who's the funniest. Be sure to
Chavo's
eat.
burritos. Wouldn't that be cool if edible panties actually were infused with fiber? Why?
Oh my God. Your mom said cottage cheese with mandarin oranges, and I seriously I was like,
It's coming up a little bit. You gotta tamp that down. Yeah.
I can't.
Do it.
All right, I'm going to give it to oysters from the gas station.
I like that. Nice one, Jen. Nicely done, Scott. Okay, blank. Well, let's see. Let's do this.
Because everyone knows how much I fear gas station food. Why is there food in there? Because the gas station is for snacks, Slurpees, crunch taters. Why is there fresh food in there?
I don't know.
Anything with mayonnaise, like anything. Why are you eating that? Why is that in there?
Usually they'll tell you when they made it, right? And when you're not supposed
Who
to eat it
cares
anymore.
when they made it? How hot was it in the room when they made it? They have gloves on? I'm concerned.
You gotta think about these things.
I have so many concerns.
If I could have one talent, it'd be the ability to blank.
Refrigerate food.
Yeah, exactly. If I could have one talent, or if could have one, I told you I woke up from a nap to type these. If I could have one talent, it'd be the ability to blank.
We could not get motivated today.
Oh my God, I'm still not motivated.
We were not motivated the entire day. Like, hey, what are we doing today? It was like 4 p.m.
My mom just, I don't know why, honestly. This is one of those days where, like, and here's the thing. If you're really unmotivated and you wait long enough, you don't have to do anything. Like, what am I going to do with my day? And next thing you know, you look up and it's like fucking 4:30 in the afternoon. Well, I guess that's it. I guess I missed my
I have this
opportunity.
strange mental problem where on Saturday I do all this laundry and then I can't really move on with my day until all the hand towels in the house are clean. And I don't know why.
The saga of the hand
For
towels.
some reason, I did that load of laundry last, and so I was like, it's 3 p.m. Why are the hand towels not clean yet?
And this put
I
a
can't
wrench
do
in your
anything
entire
else.
fucking day.
I can't do anything
It
else.
put a wrench in your whole fucking day. Having no, having those hand towels be damp in the washer and not done, you're like, I can't function, and you couldn't. And then eventually, I went out to go do the yard work, and I came back inside, and there was much rejoicing because the 3 hand towels
were
had been
clean.
successfully.
No, it's that there are there's 7 hand towels in the house, but there's 5 places where hand towels belong, right? So it's like you're never gonna just change them all out. You got to do a whole load of laundry.
Oh my God!
This is marriage. Is the you have to listen to the hand towel story.
You do.
right?
And then also marriage is yelling what from other rooms for about 40 years, I think.
Yeah.
That's really
What?
What?
Hand towels.
What?
Is there a towel in
towels.
there? Is it clean?
Oh my God, if I could have one talent, the ability to make fiber.
I was not functioning. The gray
She wasn't.
hand towels were not. And I tell him this whole story and he goes, Why don't you just buy some more hand towels?
So that was the obvious solution. It's a logic problem with a fairly straightforward solution, right?
Like I feel
Buy
like
more
this
fucking
problem
hand
could be
towels.
solved. You just bought 4 more
Money
hand
would make
towels.
this problem go away.
And then, then you wouldn't have to, delay your entire Saturday for damp hand towels, whatever.
Sure, yeah.
That's what.
Lick my elbow, bring sexy back. Remember my passwords. Let's see, suck myself. Sure, Scott. I mean, listen, fellas have had ribs removed in order to facilitate that.
Scott, still playing with your parents, are you?
Hey, hi,
Mr.
hi,
Parents?
Mr. and Mrs. Coates.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Coates.
Discerning my own handwriting, not having gravity affect my body. Let's see, Chuck Woolery, that his last name Six. His last name sucks. Six. My mom said I had a great sandwich from the gas station last week. Well, we were at a truck stop. We were going cross country. Not cross country. We were going to back and forth to Yellowstone. We stopped at one of those enormous truck stops, and they actually had a variety of really nice sandwiches. So there you go. 3 chicks at the same time. Be your funniest friend. Yes, Christina, you're obviously up there. Listen, you're here on the show.
I think she meant us, like an
Oh yeah. Slap.
Every time Fuzz needs to dig around for ice in the fridge, I all of a sudden have to question to yell across the room. Where is this thing?
Actually, when I'm brushing my teeth and my we have those electric toothbrushes.
I always think of my best
face
questions.
is in this thing.
What do you think about this? She's like,
I can't right now. No. Use 2 cups.
Sounds so aggravated,
Jack,
too.
repressed chin hair. Use Kathy's answers to win every round 16.
That's right.
Make everyone get both single shots. Mom's answer. Every time Fuzz. Okay, carve a bear. This is. Let's see. I'm gonna say Ray for use Kathy's answers for round 16. Nicely done, my brother. Very funny. All right, so now we're on to probably a bonus. Did anybody win outright? Do we know?
Well, I don't know. You should sing a song.
I guess I should sing a song.
You should get a ukulele and sing a terrible apology song.
Yeah. Sorry that I am. I don't know what's going on in the fucking world anymore.
Can you write a ukulele song? I want to see you do it.
Oh well, I would need this one over here because it's in tune.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
right back. Hi. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh, so here's the thing, you guys.
Gosh.
Ow.
Your knees don't work anymore when you get old.
I'm pretty sure. So this isn't funny at all. But my joints actually they hurt a lot, and I work out a lot, and I think I have arthritis. My grandmother had profound arthritis, and so I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened to me. But I'm the only prescription for arthritis, and unless they're going to give you steroids, which I don't want, is more working out. And so it's just I guess this is just my path for the rest of my life. I'll hold this up here.
The song's called "I'm Not Sorry."
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I should be sorry just for you. I'm sorry I said all those things about
That I now say weren't true.
that now I say that I now say weren't true. I thought that it'd be unhappy to be a total hassle. I thought that I was gonna get canceled, but all you wait, what the fuck am I? What?
The
All you
cancellation.
people go fuck yourself.
That's right.
I'm not sorry at all. It's not an apology. I'm not apologizing. Everybody can go fuck themselves. All right, there you go. Who?
Wait, did we not post the question 16?
We haven't. No, we haven't done round 16 yet because I'm waiting to see who.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Scott has 3 points.
Scott,
so
did he win
wins.
outright? Scott won outright. Whoa! My brother.
That's right.
Nicely done. Very good. Excellent.
Christina says she loves that you have an in-tune ukulele. Yeah, we have another one that's
We have another
not
one
in
that
tune.
is absolutely not.
Mine is not in tune.
The Hurricane, listen to your South Chair World Zone answers in your heartbeat. Take turmeric. Oh yeah, I do. I take turmeric like it's going out of style, kid. Oh boy. Anyway, so Scott has won. So are we playing for second prize tonight? Of course we are.
Yes, because almost everybody is tied. Kathy and Christina and your mom and Ray.
Everybody's tied.
Everybody else is tied for a number.
Okay, so here we go. Final question. Anybody's game at this point, as far as I know. Blank is the latest sign of the coming apocalypse. Blank is the latest sign of the coming apocalypse. Oh, so many. Take your pick. What is the latest sign of the coming apocalypse, kids? Beep, 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 beep. Round 6.
Apparently, having a French bulldog hump your leg was the Scott's good luck charm. Because
No, Scott absolutely crushed tonight. Absolutely crushed tonight. Won
funny as
outright.
pants on.
I think this might be the first
Because
time.
he's trying to avoid that bulldog.
Yes, you gotta keep
Please.
moving. Gotta keep
Please.
moving. That bulldog.
Get off me, weird bulldog.
They have bad breath. Those bulldogs. They snore. They have weird breath. Yeah, they're cute though.
They have respiratory problems.
Yeah, they're like little gargoyles.
Yeah.
They're not the ones that you have to like clean the folds of their face with a Q-tip, right? Those are
You do, I think you do.
English bulldogs
Yeah.
or French bulldogs.
All the bulldogs with the folds, you have to clean their face with hydrogen peroxide, I think.
All right, here you go.
Because their face is stinky.
And says mushrooms on a veggie pizza is a sign of a coming. The fucking Supreme Court. Says my mom. The final note of Shakedown Street. Says Ange. Yeah.
I feel like Scott's phone died, and so he doesn't even know that he won.
What, Scott?
That's what happened on Wednesday. He was like watching the show with his parents, and he's like, "Oh, my phone died. We're watching it again on Thursday."
Rapel's answer is a sign of the coming apocalypse. California turning into Mercury. I hear it's mighty hot down there, kids. You guys aren't getting the wildfire smoke, though. I don't think so. That's something.
Doesn't it happen every summer?
What, you mean it gets really hot in California, or they get the wildfire
get the fire.
smoke? Probably.
Catches fire.
Oh God, she's yawning. It's a single shot.
Are you supposed to call attention to that?
Wore her out.
That's rude.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Boo. Kathy's missing silverware is the latest. Well, that's a deep cut, dude. Nicely done. Nicely done.
That was months ago.
So is that everybody? Do we have everybody? Is everybody weighed in at this point? Everybody who is in the final round, we had.
Kathy says Rapel's answer. That's a punto reverso.
I like that. Nicely done. And I like the use of the Italian there. Ange, my mom, Ray, Scott won. Is that Christina?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your handwriting's still more legible than mine. And then Kathy, I think everybody's in. Okay, so let's begin voting now. Oh, shall we, kids? Begin voting. Round number 16. Who are the funniest response? Round number 16. Mushrooms on a veggie pizza. Honestly, I have not been eating a lot lately, on purpose. And I'm just hungry all the fucking time. And a veggie pizza sounds so good right now.
Oh my God. We should go get a veggie pizza.
We should totally go get a veggie
with pineapple.
pizza. Boo, no.
No, that was Andrew's whole twist on it. She gets the veggie lovers pizza, but with pineapple.
She does.
Yeah.
Not my scene.
It's really good.
Let's see. It's a runaway. It's an absolute runaway.
You admitted that it was good.
It is actually good. Yeah. All right.
Oh, were you just being nice?
Putin worrying about his chef is the latest sign of the apocalypse. Coming into the final round here, we have. It's really ultimately anybody's game at this point. Anybody can walk off with this thing. Let's see. Kathy says she loves a veggie lover's pizza with pineapple. Well, come on over, kid. You live in the shade now. Come on by. All right, so the freaking dog is now trying to hump. Oh, Scott, were you here to learn that
Did you know that you won?
You won outright. You were tonight's outright winner.
You're going to have to pick a prize. I'm going to have to mail it to your parents' house.
Exactly. So, how long are you there? Because, we might
Your
have
parents want some skeleton salad tongs? That could be a nice
Oh, that could be a
addition
hit.
to their lives.
Hit from Mr. and Mrs. Coates. Absolutely. So who had the most likes on the...
It seems like Kathy's answer, which is she answered Rapel's answer.
Oh, Kathy.
It's a meta answer.
I like it. All right, kids.
That's right.
This has been delightful. What else is going on?
How's everyone's week going?
How's everybody's week going? Yeah. So.
Everyone got fun 4th of July plans?
Yeah, that's right. We got, as I mentioned earlier, kind of a complicated holiday. But we're gonna go hang out with Laura's cousin. They've invited us for a lovely barbecue. Kathy's gonna be. It's gonna be delightful. It's gonna be a very nice time. So
They're doing fireworks.
Yeah.
On their property.
Like
I
you
don't know.
do. Kathy says this week was a shit show at work. Scott says, woohoo. Okay, good. I wasn't sure you knew that. All right, very good. All right, kids. Well, enjoy your short week. Enjoy your long weekend. I guess happy 4th? Sure. Why not? We'll say happy 4th. Right?
Yeah. Everyone's sedating their dog. Our dog gets sedated and goes to the daycare.
I was going to say. Yeah.
She's a high nerves dog.
She's like us.
Yeah.
We're a very high-strung set of beings in this household here. All right, kid. Anything else before we head off into the night?
Cottage cheese is gross, even if you make it yourself.